Well, hello there, Moxie.
And to you, Tommy. How are you today?
It's Mayo to you.
Well, Mayo, we'll go that way. Mayo to you. Listen to you.
I hear you. No, you can call me whatever you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not afraid. I'm not offended or anything.
No, you don't. No, you're not going to take that as me being a bully?
No.
No?
No, you're not a bully.
No.
I've never once felt that you were a bully.
No, you don't think
At
that
all.
I come across as strong? See, here's the difference between bullying.
Well, let's talk about bullies.
Okay, let's do that. We might as well. We started it.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You
Okay, well,
start.
this is how I feel.
Okay.
This is how I feel. So,
Right.
I think people, there's a lot of misunderstanding between ego and confidence. So, as adults and I would say young adults and teenagers, when you see somebody who's confident, which means they're going to walk with their head up, they're not going to be slouchy, they're going to be generally happy and you know, I want to say, how do I want to put it? They want to project themselves as that way. And a lot of people don't like that.
Yes.
Could you please be miserable like the rest of the world? What's wrong with you?
No.
So they turn into bullies. They want to break you down because what is a bully, right?
Yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Why do we bully? Why do people bully? Generally, it's because they're not happy with themselves or something going on in their lives that is either in their control, that they couldn't control, or circumstances that just happen to happen,
Yes,
Which
right.
makes you angry. And anger just makes a whole lot of like different emotions show up and words come out of your mouth that you may not necessarily mean, but we can't take them back, right? Words sting.
Yes.
Let's face it.
I mean, I know because in previous podcasts, I mentioned that I was a bully in middle school, like years ago. But I wasn't a
Bad,
big
Mayo, bad.
I was bad. I wasn't a big bully. I wouldn't say. I just kind of like showed off. I guess. You know, there's a little difference there. This sort of is, but there isn't. I
Yeah.
don't know. You know.
Well, bullying technically is anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, right?
Yes.
So somebody's doing something that you expressed you didn't care for, it was offending you or making you feel uncomfortable, and they continue to do it. That's a bully, whatever it should mean.
Yeah.
I know there's probably a lot of eye rolling of, oh God,
Yeah.
here we go again with the sensitives. Everybody's got a cause.
Yeah. I've been bullied though. I have been bullied too. In high school.
Okay.
So I've been on either side.
Okay. I'm not a bully. I can't
know.
say that I have.
Right.
If somebody thinks differently, please tell me.
Okay, I pushed someone down the stairs once. I didn't really, and I would just kind of like, in class when I was younger, just to kind of show off, I would pick on kids, but, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. And when I got older, then I just kind of like, what the heck did I do? So I would never do that now, just so you know. I'm totally against bullies, but being one, not as a big bully. Then I got bullied in high school.
Okay.
And then squirting oil at my face and stuff like that, and doing these stupid things, tripping people, you know, they trip me, and all these weird things that bullies do. And, you know, there's different kinds of bullies, huh?
Oh, absolutely different kinds of bullies. And let's face it, high school bullying and adult bullying, big difference.
Yes.
High school bullying is going to shape you
Yes.
for your life. Like, it's definitely going to leave a huge
It did.
imprint.
I remembered it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I wouldn't say I was really bullied as a child. I mean, I had a neighbor. She wasn't very nice. Built an ice wall down below my sledding path at nighttime. Not fun. But Big Brother came to the rescue and dealt with that situation for me. But that's really all I went through as a child as far as bullying. As an adult, I've been through a lot. So much like you, I've been in the public eye.
Yeah.
Catering or Meals on Wheels or whatever variety of things I've done in the public eye.
Right.
As an
Retail.
adult, retail for sure.
Yeah.
As an adult, people want to rip you down when you're happy. They don't want to see you happy if they're not. Your life can't be better than theirs, so you must come down to their level of miserableness.
I will not.
And so their goal is to make you feel what they're feeling. That's the goal.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you down to where I'm down.
Right.
And I'm like, listen, man, I wear glitter. There's only so far or so long I'm going to be down. But it has taken its toll for me, especially just trying to continuously back yourself up. And say, I'm not this person. I'm not that person. I didn't do that. I'm not what. And now as an adult, as I've grown, I've learned your opinion doesn't matter to me. You are one individual. No one else cares what your opinion is about me.
All right. Let me ask you this real quick.
Sure.
If someone's a bully as an adult, did they bring it from, they must have been a bully when they were younger. And then
chances are.
Chances are, right?
Chances are.
Has to be.
Absolutely.
So, like, they can never get over it. Like, for me, I kind of couldn't figure it out why I was even now today, because I'm, like, super nice. I'm humble. I don't hurt anybody.
Sure.
You know?
With all of this being said, I will say this one piece. This does not mean that you must put up with people's garbage. This does not mean that you can't stick up for yourself. Now, I know people feel like they need to bully because they've been hurt by somebody or something, but that goes back to two wrongs don't make a right.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, there's a whole lot of hate mentality of, like, an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Now, if we all did that, the world would be in chaos.
Absolutely.
Absolute chaos. And who the hell needs that? Like, let me eat my Twinkies, record my podcast, and watch my damn 48. Okay? I just want to.
Yeah.
And occasionally help a person. All right.
Yeah.
We all have our own lives that we live, and we raise our children how we raise our children.
Right.
Which is totally fine. But I don't think that we should ever spread hate. No. If you want your culture to not mix with another culture, sure. Your religion not mixed with another religion, sure. But we all need to learn to be tolerable.
Yeah.
And tolerable shouldn't be ugly.
Yes.
It shouldn't be.
Right.
If you can't say anything nice or just, okay, whatever you've got to do to end something, you simply walk away.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that as an adult. I'm vigilant, especially people who've gone through bullying their whole lives or abuse.
Yes.
You're constantly going to be stuck in a state of backing yourself up. I'm
Absolutely.
like, don't mess with me, man. Don't do this. And then it makes you get heightened. And then you start to feel angry.
Yeah.
And then you're like, Rocky 1, Rocky 2, ready to go.
Yeah.
That's not the answer.
Right.
That's not the answer.
You are right.
I mean, not that everybody comes, armed with a handful of glitter to throw at a person, but that would be interesting.
Right. There's no reason for somebody to come at you like that.
Absolutely
And being
not.
bullying, and then it really, like, if you say no, like, then they keep coming. They just
Right.
keep on doing what they're doing.
Correct. It's for some it's about the last word, really, to be honest. If I have the last word, that means I'm right and you are bowing down to me.
Yeah.
Really, what giving you the last word means is my silence is much more powerful as a weapon than you getting the last word. Let's face it.
I told you, yes, silence is definitely it. That's why you don't respond.
I'm not.
Especially if someone's bullying you, like, say, on social media, then the back and forth thing has got to stop.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Yeah, of course, we want to do it.
Absolutely.
And we want to make sure that we get our point across.
Right.
But it's so much better and so much easier.
Oh, the amount of life you'll live because you won't have a heart attack from all that stress.
Right,
If you just say go away.
Just go away.
Yep.
Just go away. Let them stew. And two wrongs don't make a right.
No.
Go back to what it is. And you'll be the bigger person.
Bigger person.
Bigger person.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to explain.
Well, because there's different levels and there's different types and there's all kinds of things going on in situations. And with all of these differences, one thing still remains. Can you just stay calm, be respectful, and walk away? I don't care what you say in your truck.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say as you mumble under your breath. Get your stress out. Go for it. They have those angry rooms for a reason, so you can go shatter things.
Yeah.
I want to do that, by the way.
Right. Or go out in the woods where all the women go out there and they just start screaming.
Go yell. Go yell.
Yeah, just to let it all out.
I would definitely do that.
People need that.
Whatever your hobby is. Heck, do a hobby.
Right.
Go fishing, do your art, whatever needs to get you to calm
Right.
down. But this
No
anger
reason
and
to-
hate is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no reason to bully people, to make them
None.
feel bad, to make them cry. Are you a bigger person now that you're going to make them cry? Okay, especially a woman.
Right.
I mean, come on.
It doesn't make you a bigger person. It doesn't make you manly or stronger. I gotta stop saying men versus women, because that's
Yeah.
not true.
Right.
I know for a fact that men get bullied by women.
Yes.
Have I been a radio edit every once in a while? Absolutely. So yeah, I would say that it happens to men just as much as it happens to women. So maybe we should stop lumping men and women. We should say people. So
Yes.
people
Right.
need to stop bullying other people
Yes.
just because there's a difference or something you don't like in your world. Everybody's different. Let me ask you this question. Is that bully or that person that you feel you need to bully, are they friends in your life? Probably not.
Right.
Do they help you pay your bills?
No.
Probably not. Do they play any important part in your life? No. So
No.
what's the point in bullying them?
Yeah.
That you're so low, you need to feel better
Yeah.
that you're gonna bully somebody that has no part in your life.
Yeah.
How sad and small are you? Bullies to me are the smallest epitome of the bottom.
Yeah.
I know they like to make themselves seem like they're these big, macho-y, whatever, empowering, I take away how you feel
Yeah.
type of person. They're not. They're
Maybe
small,
there's definitely
bottom
maybe there's
feeders.
something psychological really going on.
Oh, there
that
absolutely.
we don't know what's
Absolutely.
happening with them, you know.
It could be the type of day they're having.
Yeah.
It could be how they were raised.
Yes.
It could be situations they've gone through.
Right. Like we say from the beginning, it happened with me in school, and it didn't continue with me, but somebody could continue with them.
What made you stop?
I don't know, because I felt bad. I turned the corner.
So you were a child growing
I
up
was a
and
child.
learning.
Yes, I think that's what happened.
Which is
And I
different
saw it.
than
And
an
then
adult.
I got bullied after when I got into the higher grades, because the people that are up there, you know, they always pick on the little kid. They always pick on the freshmen. Let's say the seniors picking on the freshmen. I'm just using an example in my experience. That's all I know. And I've seen other people get bullied as well, and so I don't like that.
No,
It's
I
not
don't
fair.
either.
It's not fair to someone to keep doing that, especially, you know, when your kids, you have kids, you're taking care of them, then they go to school, and then they start getting bullied, and I feel terrible for these kids that are getting bullied, because they've never experienced this before, and I know what it's like.
Absolutely. And I have learned, because I do a lot of research and news, I'm a fact checker. I have learned that now, at least in the state of Massachusetts, I'm not sure if other states, bullying words are just as powerful as a gun now. So if you're pushing a person and they're begging you to stop and saying they have mental health issues and X, Y, and Z may or may not happen, you're at fault. That is just as powerful to push somebody as it is to end somebody's life some other way.
Right.
So the end all be all is, it doesn't take that much to just walk away and be nice. Walking away is nice, believe it or not. It takes less time for you to be walking away than to interact and be a bully.
Right. So if someone's bullying you on social media,
Correct.
what's the best way you think we can handle this?
Well, there's the blocking.
Uh-huh.
And I am the blocker unblocker, because it always is the last word, and
Yeah.
it's always really mean.
Yeah.
It never can be ended with a simple, can we just end this now?
Yeah.
Which it should just end after that.
Right. It's come to the point where we have to block people.
You have to block
You have
people.
to block people out of our lives.
You gotta be like, I'm sorry, no access.
You know? And it could be a
we're
family. It could be a family member.
It could be.
It could be.
And we're adults. Adults.
I
I don't even know what that means anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. Well, you know how it is. It's another topic of social
Totally.
media behind the scenes. But I'm just saying, as a bully, somebody bullying you on Messenger, let's say,
Yep.
on Facebook Messenger,
Just to block them.
it's just to block them.
and to be honest, if you delete what they write, they don't get to see if you read it.
yeah,
Just
keep,
delete them. Just
yeah,
keep it.
Just keep that and just block, and you can unblock them later. But I just wouldn't.
It's very hard to not interact when you know somebody's just coming at you and lying and lying and lying
Yeah.
and lying, and it
Right.
hurts. Now, I know that there's the mental health piece of when that's happening,
Yeah.
but let's talk the heart, man. The heart hurts.
Yes.
It hurts the heart.
It does.
Like, like this goes back to innocent but proven guilt, but innocent until, whatever.
Right.
I can't even speak right. Innocent
Until proven guilty. Innocent intent.
Yeah, that one.
Innocent intent.
It makes you feel that way.
Yeah.
When somebody's not saying something truthful and in your heart that it's a lie.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you're going to do to convince that person that their bullying words are lies. So you got to you got to ignore it. You really do, because it's a lie, and so does everybody else. It's that one person's opinion in the big, giant sea of fish.
Right. And I know we, in a previous podcast, we were talking about the dating world.
Oh, yes.
So go back and check that one out if you can. All right. But there's one thing about, there's a different kind of bully is what I'm trying to get at. And so you're dating, you're meeting somebody, right? Yes. And they're all nice and everything's okay. And all of a sudden they don't like what you're doing, or they didn't do what they thought you were going to do for them.
Correct.
And so now you said no. Let's say you say no. And then all of a sudden they turn the corner. They start to be horrible, a bully. Now they start messaging you, and then they won't stop even though you say no. What do?
So I call that the rejection bully. Dun dun dun. Heavens forbid you say no to dating someone.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't date the world.
Right.
I've actually been told, wow, you're the nicest person to ever let me down. It takes 2 seconds to be like, sorry, I'm not interested. I have got to know people and have given people chances to ask me out in the past and all that, and it just didn't happen. I'm not going to sit there and beg and be like, ask me out.
Yeah.
I can only wave the flag in front of your face for so long.
Exactly.
And then have the same individuals get upset when I have male friends or male company. How dare you? You had a chance. You did nothing.
Yeah.
And then also you claim to be a friend of mine.
But you had the friends before they came along.
Absolutely. So if you're a friend, a true friend, you should be happy for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
You found someone.
Absolutely.
Great. Now, they better treat you right. If anything, you're going to be upset if they treat you wrong. Right? You're not at that person.
Exactly.
So the rejection bully is somebody who had feelings that never told you.
Yes.
And now they're going to hold it against you like you cheated on them. Yeah. You're like, whoa, man, you're acting like a husband.
You weren't even going out with them in the first place.
Not even going out in the first place. Girlfriend and boyfriend never crossed lips.
Right.
And in fact, they tell you, no, I don't want to date anyone. I'm too messed up right now, but thanks. Let's be friends. How many of us have been through that, right?
Yeah, right.
And then they tell you, you have mentally messed me up.
Yeah.
Oh, but how? We're friends. You're going to do this with this guy and that guy, and now you got a list of guys, and that list of guys, and blah, 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 and you're like, whoa. And before you know it, you're in a divorce.
Yeah.
And
they
you're
turn
like,
it around because it's not true, and they get you to believing that
you're a horrible person.
So then they start to bully
the rejection bully is
you.
so
Rejection
bad.
bully.
So bad. Like, if you could just be honest and, again, be adults.
Yeah.
Say what's on your mind. And if
Exactly.
you're bothered by something, listen, I don't like admitting when I'm wrong. Nobody does.
Yeah.
But I've done it.
Right.
You're right.
Not everyone's perfect.
I'm being a radio edit, and I should move on, and I'm really sorry I treated you this way. Does it feel icky? Yep.
Yeah, of course it does.
But I'm an adult.
But if you had a mutual agreement, I think, at first,
right,
and then the separation is better.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like if we're just friends in the beginning, and I'm telling you up front that I just really don't want a relationship, or I got out from a nice long one and I really don't want one right now. And it happens to a lot of people. And you say it right from the get-go. And then all of a sudden as time goes by, right?
You're a horrible person for dating. How dare you? How dare you date anyone?
Right.
And this is my
So
favorite.
don't get mad, though.
No.
You know,
You don't have a right.
you don't have a right to get mad.
And
over
if you're
that.
friends, then you should be happy for them.
Yes.
If you're not happy for them, check yourself and see why. Why aren't you happy for your friends?
It's like, don't start debating me back and forth on Messenger and telling me that you're harassing me or whatever it is, you know, because you're the harasser.
And we're going through social media, right?
Yeah,
Which is
all
the
right.
chicken radio edit. I'm going to radio edit so much.
Yeah, I
the
know.
chicken way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you come face to face and talk to me about it like adults,
Yeah.
or over a cup of coffee somewhere public, so
Sure.
we can't be awful,
Right.
or call me.
The problem is you don't know what people are going to do anymore. That's
can't
why
send-
someone's out there listening. They don't want
No.
to go meet them. So that's why
They
it's
could be
almost,
crazy
they
and
could
snap.
be crazy and snap. So just block them. The best thing to do is just get out of there. Just,
Get out.
Just get out.
Listen.
Block them and just don't take it with you. Don't take somebody else's stress on your shoulders. Don't act like them, and be the better person.
So much easier said than done,
It's-
right?
yeah,
Everybody, so much
right,
easier
but
said
you know
than
what? But
done.
if you do that once, it becomes a habit.
Correct.
And you can just keep on doing it. Keep
Correct.
on doing that, and it's so easy.
It's that one
Right.
time of walking away and doing the right thing.
Don't give the bully the time of day.
Not at all. Like, again, silence is your best
Yes.
weapon.
Yes. Don't
Let's-
respond.
Don't.
Don't respond. Whatever they want to keep on going, keep on coming back at you, but because they want to get a rise out of you.
Right.
And so just don't say
And you
anything.
have rights.
Right.
You have rights. So if it should, and I should get to this level just real quick. We'll touch
Okay.
on this for a moment.
Okay.
If your bullying should get to a level that it is scary and it has escalated, you have the right to go to police. That is now crossed bullying and is now into harassment. And your rights can go over to the police with the text messages. Make sure you leave a trail that you're protecting yourself, whether you're recording it or you're getting messages or have a witness. Have somebody else see these things so that if you give it to the authorities, they'll know you tried to stop it.
Yeah.
Like they'll see the repetitive, please stop, you're harassing me. It becomes a legality when it doesn't stop or it escalates into something more violent, or the words do.
Yes.
So don't forget that you have police on your side
Right.
to help you deal with those type of situations or crisis or NELQUIT or whoever you need to use. So
Yeah.
those are available too if it should get, we don't want it to ever happen, period.
Right.
But if that should happen,
Yes.
those are your options.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If anybody wants to, message us, it's fine by us. Just message us if you need help or any questions.
certainly.
We don't claim to be experts. We just we know from our experiences and our
Life.
wisdom and our life wisdom.
Absolutely.
So
Speak from-
that's why it's real talk.
Absolutely. We're real people. We've been
We're
through
real
it.
People, been through it. We'll help you the best we can. That's all.
Absolutely.
Just try to be a better person.
Be a better person.
Right? Everybody should be. Just
Again.
stop bullying us.
Do it. Do it. I will glitter you. I will find you and I will glitter you.
Okay, Glinda.
That's a fantastic.
Yeah, I
Glinda.
know, right? So that's amazing. But anyway, I think our time is done for bowling. Maybe we'll touch on another episode someday.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I hope that everybody feels a little bit better
I
today and
hope
that they
so.
can back themselves up. And
Right.
anybody who's feeling bullyish that doesn't, because deep down you don't like it either, got some advice as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not claiming to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. So,
Right.
I hope this episode brought you a little bit of something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm not a bully. You're not a bully.
No.
You are very nice.
Thank you.
And
You
I
too,
am,
dear.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
You're the greatest.
Absolutely.
You're the greatest podcast partner ever.
No, you're the greatest podcast
No,
partner.
you are.
Oh, no, stop it.
I will not bully you.
I will not bully you.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
Fantastic.
All right, you have a good day. Until next time.
All right, next
See
time,
ya.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.